This is Sports Chat with Nat.
Listen, guys, I couldn't even wait. I couldn't watch no more of it. I got it on, but I couldn't call it no more. I'm so sick of this defense. I don't know what to do. Oh, my gosh. We done gave up over 400 yards and daggone near 30 points in the second half. Ridiculous. Beyond ridiculous. They got Jordan Love looking like Tom Brady.
Hey, y'all.
Listen. The score is 35-19. I don't want to say nothing else about the Pittsburgh Steelers. And
do we have to talk about my team too, though?
We got to talk about all of it. And I do. Some people have sent you love already. They done sent love to you and everything. Now we want to get it. Oh, Lord. Now you can't even hold on the ball in the end zone.
After replay assist, the receiver controlled the ball, got 3 steps. It is a touchdown.
It's a touchdown. They made it a touchdown. They just made it a touchdown because of the replay assist. Man, these helmets are killing me, bro. These helmets are like, some of them are big and bulky. I'm looking
but
like
that's that rubber on them. That's that rubber stuff on them. That's what Tua need on here. Tua was amazing today.
Let's not, yeah. No, but they over.
Look, let's get going.
Dolphins fans pissing me off.
Listen, the first game on my sheet is the Dolphins and the Falcons.
Do we have to go there? We didn't even talk about Thursday night.
Oh, Thursday. Oh, the Vikings at the Chargers. Listen.
That really wasn't a game either.
I don't know why we thought the Vikings was going to do something. We were so mistaken.
I said I said the Chargers was going to win though, right?
Yeah, no? You did.
Yeah. I was about to say, I thought the Chargers were going to win. I just thought it was going to be a closer game.
Yeah, you did. I didn't.
Oh, there goes the pass interference.
I didn't. You did. So I started off the week bad. I kind of thought that the Chargers might, but I was thinking that the Vikings was going to do a little something, but they didn't. So that ended up 37-10. The Vikings looked horrible. And the Chargers looked amazing.
Like how they were at the beginning of the season.
Yeah. So, and I mean, what can you say? They really, they did.
Oh, okay. They got a 2-point conversion.
Okay.
Oh, no. Wait. Why? He was out of bounds. Dang it. I kind of needed that. I needed that on my fantasy football, though.
Well, it's 35-25 with 2 minutes. Listen, it don't matter. Okay, the next game on the list is the Dolphins-Falcons. I mean,
what do we have to say about that? Like, I mean, I don't even have no words for it. I just wanted to say that I don't even know how the heck did Drake London and Michael Penix being out affected us so badly. Kirk Cousins, sir, if you wanted to get traded, that was not how you play to get traded. Nobody even wants you now how that played. Second of all, sorry, I'm over here trying to listen and see why he didn't get that 2-point conversion. Yeah, this confusing.
Oh, Lord.
All this stuff. Okay, this game had too much stuff going on. Back to my game that had absolutely nothing going on. Mind you, the stadium was dead, and I do mean dead. The fact of the matter is, I literally woke up it was dead, like energy was just dead. I woke up this morning, and I literally said, I really don't feel like going to the game. I'd rather just stay home in this bed and be there, right? And apparently other people felt the same way too. So we were all there. Then on top of that, after that the Dolphins got their first touchdown, I said, watch these fools gonna mess around and they're gonna lose this game. And I was right. This energy, like even the Dirty Birds nest where they sit at and they the hype people, they was even excuse me.
Bless
Even
you.
they, thank you. They had the energy was low, like it was just none whatsoever. Like, and them Dolphins fans that was around me, oh my gosh, I wanted to punch them because they were very obnoxious and annoying. Well, mind you, they're 1-6, so it was like, seriously, how obnoxious can you be? We're not even rivals at that. Like, don't even play in the same conference, division, nothing. So why are y'all obnoxious? But yeah, they was over there like, yeah, we making Tua look like Tom Brady. I wouldn't take it that far, but okay. To a certain extent, like I just stopped watching. But yes, energy and off. I felt off even going to the game. I should have stayed my ASS in bed in the nice comfort of being all nice and warm and being hibernating and yelling at the TV then versus getting up and being cold. Maybe because everybody was at one music fest. I don't know. And homecoming. I don't know. But it just wasn't good. Not at all.
I guess Tua was trying to save him and Mac McDonald's job.
That's literally what it was. I said, this literally what this game is for. Like, y'all ain't even playing for nothing. Y'all playing for y'all's jobs at this point in time. Like, that's literally how I felt. And I feel like we were like, and as a Falcons fan, I have to say, it is the most emotional, like, toxic relationship ever. You have to sit there and be like, it's such a ups and downs. Teams that we should be beating, we can't beat. But then teams that they'll be like, oh, we shouldn't be, I won't say we shouldn't be beating, but it's like the odds are like of me. Like, how in the world we beat the Bills and play so well on Monday night against the Bills and they can't even do anything against the 49ers, let alone the freaking 1-6 Dolphins. Like, what is wrong with y'all? I think they really do hate us sometimes. I'm like, these mofos just be like, we hate y'all today. And we be like, really? Really?
I mean, y'all had 4 or 5 3-and-outs in the first half. I was like,
Bijan didn't run. They was trying to throw the ball to Kyle all the time since it's tight ends day. F that. Stick to the run game, man. Like, oh, it was just a very, like I said, it's a toxic relationship. I don't know what I do. Well, I don't know. I love them, but I don't know.
well, the Jets did me a little bit of a favor. They beat the Bengals, which I don't see how they did it, but they did 39-38.
And basically got their first win. So congratulations, Eric Glenn. I've been waiting for it. I didn't expect it against the Bengals, but y'all did it. Maybe
they did it. They did that thing. And
maybe because of the loss that they had. Maybe that's what they needed to come together.
What loss?
What's his name? Oh man, they said it. It was one of their players of like 11 seasons. He passed away of is it pancreatic? No, kidney cancer.
Kidney failure.
Kidney cancer on yesterday morning. So maybe that's what they, assessed that it. But maybe they were just all coming together and said, we got to do it for him.
Hey, Samuel. Yeah, I told you I was getting off of there coming back over here. I was going to just cut that off. I wasn't going to do no more with that game.
What game?
That game, because I was live calling the game, and I just said, forget it. Let's just start the recap. Sam was over there with me. I said, no, let's just go. I can't do it.
Well, it's over now. Yeah, because, that was...
Yeah. So next game, Browns at the Patriots. Listen, I said 32. And sure enough, they got 32 and the Browns had 13. They is throwing up. They leading the AFC North. East.
Yeah.
Thank God this massacre is over.
Oh. You know, see, last week we came on and we had to be like this too. This week again. Hopefully, you know, next week we have a better thing of being like, oh, but we play the Patriots next week, so shit, girl, honey iced tea. That means I'm about to hit them stupid.
The Patriots are sitting above the Buffalo Bills. They are 6-2. The Bills are 5-2. The Eagles are 6-2. Tampa Bay 6-2.
Aaron looked like he was about to cry on that side on that bench, bro.
Who?
Aaron.
Yeah, he should have.
He looked like he about to cry on that bench.
He should have. And Rex Ryan told T.J. Watt to stop trying to play volleyball, swatting the ball, trying to spike the ball. Listen, we'll talk more about that. But the Patriots look good. And I looked at our schedule coming up. We be lucky we win 2 more games the way we looking. Because the defense is not playing. Patrick Queen, I've seen way too many defensive plays. I hate to say it now, but where they're standing around looking like they don't know what's going on. Like they're confused, like over there. No. What y'all doing? And then Patrick Queen give up on the play. He missed the tackle, and then he didn't keep going. And the guy wasn't down. And I clearly heard them say, everybody go to the ball. He won't doing that. He was standing back looking at the other people go to the ball. I don't know. Anyway, I was getting ready to look at something. The Patriots have scored 32 points again. What I said last week, it was over 25.
Yep.
Every game.
Yeah.
So it was 32 today. Then 33 that time, 42. Yeah, they scoring some points. So they scored 32 today. Drake May is looking amazing. I was going to tell you what he did. Come on. I mean, he threw 3 touchdowns, and he was 18 of 24 for 282. 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. He got sacked 3 times, though. Now, Shador did not play. Dylan was 21 of 35, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. They rushed for 68 yards. I mean, they winning some games. Now, Eagles and the Giants, 38-20. Well, we knew the Giants weren't going to win. But
we knew the Eagles was not going to let that happen again. And guess who got the first score of the game? Saquon. They finally got him.
Yeah. He got hurt, though. He came out in the 3rd quarter. He was grimacing very bad. Big groin injury. I believe he had the groin injury before, and that's why he won't run in the ball no more than he was. They ain't say nothing, but I believe that's what was going on. I'm just saying. He had 150 yards today. And he had a 35-yard touchdown on the first carry. So that
was awful.
But Scatterboo dislocated his ankle. Blood to my heart.
But also that serves him right, but also the Giants organization, he got fined and the head coach got fined for going into the tent trying to find not Daniel Jones.
Jackson Dart.
Yeah, they went in there too early. So they was like,
we know what the final score is.
Oh. Yes, Debbie, we haven't gotten to that. We don't want play by play. Let us, yeah.
We're getting there. We know what it is. Anyway, next game, Bills at the Panthers. Now look.
We knew the Bills was going to win. I
But
thought the
40-9, we
I
thought the
thought they was
Panthers
gonna
would
come out
score
there.
something.
Yeah, I thought they was gonna have a better. Well, shit. Well, let me not talk. We didn't do well either. We scored a touchdown finally, but also at the same time, all the NFC South teams did bad except for the Bucks. But even then, Baker had a bad. Didn't really play that well. So yeah. So that's all we can say on that one. Cause
Now, I want to get to this next game, the Bears at the Ravens. Now, what have I been saying for 3 weeks? What did I say? Who did I say needed to be playing quarterback? Who did I say?
whoever that was in today, and I keep forgetting his name. Was it Hibby? Not Hibby.
Huntley.
Huntley. Yeah.
I
You
said,
definitely
and
did.
not
You
Cooper
said
Rush. What did I say?
he needs to be in, and guess what happened? He came in and they won that game. Also, Ravens may get fined tomorrow, possibly, because they did not have the right status. They did not properly
They
do
were
the stuff.
lying. They were lying
They
about Lamar's
said
injury.
they didn't really know it, didn't fully understand. I was about to say, you know how many
Didn't
times
understand what?
they didn't properly address his injury right. In a sense of saying like of him practicing, and they said that they didn't understand. Now I'm gonna say this: you know how many times we've been fined for doing that junk? They definitely shouldn't. The league should. They should have known. They know. So yeah, and you know what they're gonna do next season? They're gonna clearly, and I mean clearly, and I say it like that because I'm serious. They're gonna clearly write it off for them, so nobody ever have anyone. So you know, at the end they be trying to play stupid, like, what? What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, you do.
Yep.
So, and possibly Lamar may finally be back on Thursday when they play the Dolphins.
Yeah, right.
Mm.
Well, okay. Now the Bears, they were doing a little something. They were looking decent. But the Ravens just look good. That I've been saying. Tyler looks like Lamar. He runs like Lamar. It looks like Lamar. I don't know what he was trying to prove. I'm really starting to think. I'll say that off the air. I won't say that on the air. I won't say it.
Write that on the side so you remember.
Yeah, I just don't understand the logic of putting in a guy that's new to your team when you got the backup that you done had for 3-4 years. You gonna put in the new guy? That doesn't make sense to me. Why you put him in? Did you have some unusual connection to Cooper Rush that we don't know?
He had a better connection with the people on whatchamacallit, to Dallas.
No, I'm saying, but did Harbaugh have a connection to Cooper that we don't know about? That's why he put Cooper in as opposed to playing Tyler Huntley, who been there for 4 years behind Lamar and looked just like Lamar. Why in the world would you put in Cooper Rush?
Yeah.
And keep him in. Huh? All right, I'm just saying. But Tyler Huntley proved my point that I've been saying all along. He should have been in the game.
You know, the interesting part was we thought it was an actual, like at the beginning, I mean, I did too much. We thought Dallas was dumb for letting Cooper Rush go and that it was a great pickup for the Ravens. But obviously he doesn't really mesh well with that.
I could have told you that.
Well, that was before.
No, but see, the way the Ravens play, your backup, in my opinion, your backup need to go in and be able to run the plays just like your starter.
Right.
It should be almost like you ain't missing a beat. That's what Tyler Huntley did for them. Cooper ain't no rusher. He don't run nowhere. He stand back there in the pocket and throw.
Well, maybe they wanted that type of quarterback or like as a different play thing. I don't know. Maybe they were like, well, let's change the scheme up.
You got a cup over there that you're sipping on or something?
I just said that maybe. I didn't say that that's what they needed to be doing.
Oh, okay.
Really, Sale, but do you really have to go through and put everybody that everybody lost? Can you at least put somebody won? Talk about Steelers lost. Talk about, we know your Saints lost. Talk about my team lost. We know this. Why can't you put who won?
Well, we were going to the next game. Well, no, we got another game. The 49ers at the Texans.
Didn't see that one coming, but they played very well, though.
They played very well today. The Texans were pumped up today. They say, oh, we are sick of this. We are going to show y'all why we have won the AFC South every time. We're going to show you. We're going to show you today. We ain't playing. They sacked Mac Jones twice. He was 19 of 32. And they only ran the ball 10 times, so that's lopsided in itself. But CJ was the CJ of old, 30 of 39 for 318. 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. But a very balanced offense, 36 carries and 39 pass attempts. Very balanced offense. I'm just saying. Why is Samuel messing with you?
Because he's a retarded Saints fan. He an Aints fan, and he don't know any better. And because they are trash this year, the only thing that they can do is talk about us in anything and everything that we do. So I'm not really paying attention to him right now.
Well, the Buccaneers did beat the Aints 23-3.
I thought it was going to be worse, and I actually thought they also benched Spencer Rattler.
They should have.
In the process. It was so bad. I'm not going to lie. I came back from the game, and I was trying to watch the game. I fell asleep. I had a quick, and that means I was tired. I had a quick 5-minute close my eyes because that game was.
I didn't even look at it. I could have pulled it up. I could have pulled it up on my little app I got. I didn't even try to pull it up.
It wasn't anything. I flipped back and forth between that and the Broncos Cowboys game. So yeah, that was that. Baker did not do very well because he only got 4 fantasy football points. So I'm very happy I did not put him in the game. I knew to put Aaron Rodgers in because I was like, it's gonna be good, but he didn't give me that much. But he did way better than Baker though.
Yeah, Baker was 15 of 24 for only 152 today. And yeah, you said Spencer, yeah. And the boy that came in, Tyler was 17 of 30. He was just as bad as Spencer. He was better. He was worse than Spencer. Spencer was 15 of 21.
Sam, the Falcons Saint game first game is in New Orleans first. The one in Atlanta is not until January. So
he said coming soon.
Well, the first one we haven't even played them yet. We played them in November 23rd to be exact. After their bye.
Lord, they beat the snot out of us. I'm sorry, I had a moment. I'm sorry.
I mean, it wasn't like snot. No, it wasn't like a 23-3 or a 34-10 or a 32-13, a 40-9. It wasn't that bad. It was actually pretty. It was like in strides at first, and then that stride went down when they started fighting on the field.
That's when it really went sideways.
And then that's when that discipline and Mike Tomlin. But you could tell he was like a dad on the sideline looking at him talking about.
He was wrong.
Oh, he ready. He looked like he about to when they go into that locker room, he gonna tell him.
But you know what I hate? The defense, the post-game interview will say, we got to do better. No, really? We got to do better. We got to hit the gaps. We got to stop the run. You got to stop the pass. Y'all can't stop a flea. You stand there and watch them catch the ball. I watched a bunch of games today, flipping back and forth, and I watched other defenders run down beside the wide receiver, and when the ball was right there, they right out their hand, right out their hand, right out their hand.
That play that Jordan did where he was about to literally get sacked, he somehow threw that ball, didn't even know that Christian Kirk was over there, and wow, that's when I sent you that
I
message.
think he knew he was going to be over there. I think that's why he threw it over there, because that's where he was supposed to be.
The timing route.
But the fact that he was in the body position that he was in, but I think that's where the ball was supposed to go. But we didn't think initially that was where he was going to have to throw it from. But I think that was the intentional location of target for the ball. But the fact that you got so many supposedly skilled Pro Bowlers on this team, but I look and the play they were what was it, third and something, and they went for it on the fourth down. I said, oh, they're gonna throw it. They lined up like they was gonna run it, and they threw it to a wide open dude on the right hand side and won a yellow jersey in sight. And I was over here yelling like, oh my God, like Kevin Hart, oh my God. I knew that they were gonna fake that. Why would you think that? Come on. What are y'all thinking? Not a soul. They want a yellow shirt in sight. The whole end of the end zone was wide open. He just skipped right on in, like do. All of them over there. I don't understand it. I mean, I don't get it. And then TJ with a face mask. TJ, Mr. Everything, Mr. You got a face mask, set up the momentum for them to come back out and start in the second half.
Well, not only that, but then it was a whole bunch of fighting. So
yeah,
and instigating by y'all's part. Not
and
y'all.
that was that doggone Metcalf. That's why they got rid of him.
Yeah, DJ does. Yeah, DK does.
That's why they got rid of him. That is exactly why they got rid of him. You ain't got no room to do none of that. And I'm gonna tell you something else. When Deshaun Elliott went down, number 25, when he went down, we were done. As soon as he went down, number 26 came in, and doggone number 23 couldn't stop. He couldn't stop Ray Charles running.
Oh, hold up. Sorry, I'm watching Eric Glenn's sugar. I hate it wrong. I was watching him on a game day final. They were showing his post celebration.
Okay. Well, the Cowboys was at the Broncos and they beat the snot out of them.
You mean
44-24?
The Broncos did.
I mean, we knew they was gonna win, but we didn't think it was gonna be like that.
I thought it was gonna be closer.
We thought it was gonna be competitive. That won't It started off looking like it was gonna be competitive. It started off like, oh, this is gonna be a good game, right? Yeah. Then all of a sudden I looked, I was like, whoa.
But you know what was funny? Guess where Sean Payton was? Over there talking to Jerry Jones and having a nice little hee-hee-ha-ha conversations with all of them in the middle of the game, I think. Well, not in the middle, but definitely after the game and before the game, he was doing it.
Now, I will say this. Dallas had the most balanced offense, 31 pass attempts and 31 rushes. Beautiful. He was 19 and 31 for 188, but 2 interceptions.
I was about to say, let's go back and say what them interceptions were.
But now Bo was 19 of 29. They ran 28 rushing attempts, very balanced. He was 247, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception, no sacks. Denver looks good. Shut up.
They're not even talking about your team. They're talking about the Giants.
They're talking about the Packers in their locker room.
Oh, see, on mine they're doing the Giants and Eagles game. So
Whatever.
I'm watching. Yeah, maybe they're
Oh.
talking on. Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
All right, so final score there was 44-24. I want to see something right quick. Hold on. Let me check something.
It's gonna be interesting to see what these rankings come out.
Okay,
Oh,
so Pickens was 7 of 9. CD was 7 of 10. Okay. The tight end was 1 of 1. Shoemaker 2 of 3. Okay. All right, just checking. All right. Now the Titans at the Colts. Lord, we got the Colts next week. They're gonna score 50 on us.
We got them the next week after that in London. Not in Germany, and they gonna run us. But you know what? Knowing how we are, because of how my team is, we're probably gonna beat the Colts just because. You'd be like, seriously?
Y'all beat them because
I would not be surprised out of we've lost on everything else. We're gonna lose. We probably gonna beat the Patriots and the Colts out of nowhere. We're gonna be looking.
I don't mean no harm. I'm not. They beat the Titans 38-14. I tell you the truth. Jonathan Taylor is running up the yards. They are 7-1.
And guess what? They better be number 1 on this thing tomorrow.
Yeah, the only thing is they're not playing winning teams. That's the one reason that they are not.
It doesn't matter though. They putting up
yes,
points.
It does. It does.
But
it does matter.
Points though. It will be something.
It matters
different.
though who you play. They played the Titans. Come on now.
That's
it
a
does
division
matter
rivalry.
Who you play. It matters who you play. They beat the Titans. They beat the Dolphins. Now the Broncos, okay. They beat the Titans again. The Rams, they didn't beat the Rams. They beat the Raiders. And they beat the Cardinals. Come on.
Don't say the Cardinals like that. Remember, the Cardinals are better than what everybody.
I understand, but what I'm saying is the Cardinals are not considered a playoff caliber team at this point. So therefore, you have to take that into consideration when you say they 7-1.
But also at the same time, the Colts wasn't a playoff contender team last year either. So they're just leveled up though. But I get it. It has to do with that. But look at how they're winning. It would be something different if they're
Master T. They played the Tennessee Titans.
And yeah.
Wait a minute. The Miami Dolphins before today they scored 8 points. Wait a minute. They played the Titans again. All right.
But how did they beat them though? That's what I'm saying. Like if they were super duper close, then everybody would be like their ranking would be lower, but they're blowing them out the water. So obviously they're
blowing out the Titans. They're not blowing out the Eagles. They're not blowing out they blowing out the Titans and the Raiders. Come on,
it's okay. It's okay, Colts fans. I am on y'all side.
Master T. You can't compare the Raiders and the Titans to some of the top teams. Come on now.
I do. You don't think the Colts can stand up against them though?
No. I'm not saying that but I'm saying the 7-1 is not as impressive because of who they beat. Now, when it came to the Rams, they didn't beat the Rams, and they only beat the Broncos by 1. Those were the only real good teams that they played. The Cardinals, those are only real good teams they played. That's the only thing I'm saying. I recognize the record is good, but let's be real.
I think that the Colts can stand up against other people, and just because of what their division is and who they have to play, it makes it seem like they're, because I feel like in a sense, if the Titans, I mean, if the Colts weren't as great as we feel, like as I'm saying they are, as good there as they are, I feel like they're like when it comes to them playing against the Titans and all these other teams and stuff like that, they will be struggle busting or the score will be closer than what it is. They blowing them off. It's almost like I hate to say it's almost like one. It's like almost having a what like an Alabama or Georgia thing playing at HBCU, and you be like, dang.
Now, when they play the Bucks, or when they play apparently the Packers, you know, or they play the Chiefs, then okay, but to be the football connoisseurs that we are, we must be realistic when we say the 7-1 is awesome. Don't get me wrong. I get it. It is good. But you got to look at who they were playing too. Let's be real. Let's not lose our credibility for having football. But
there have been other teams that probably would have done the exact same thing if people would have put them higher for it. That's what I'm saying. Like, if this was the Bucks playing all this, or like if they were 7-1 and they played the same like the type of teams that they were playing, like the Colts are playing. Same thing if the Chiefs were doing like that, they would still give them their credit of putting them at number 1 or like higher than what they are. But that's just me because that's how I feel like that they will do. I mean, I get the whole thing when they're saying the schedule and stuff, but I just feel like it's just because it's the Colts. The Colts haven't been an actual good caliber team for a minute.
I'm not going to say that. I don't agree with that because the Colts were great when they're maybe not good caliber last year, but they have a reputation for being good because that's what Peyton Manning was. So they've always
that's what I'm saying. But also their division isn't that strong to a certain extent.
That too.
Right. So that plays a lot into, I think, certain parts of different things too. You play your division more than any, like half of your schedule is the division.
Yeah. But
so
I mean, I do agree that they the record is good, but I do think that they've played some pretty bad teams too. They have.
Okay, well, I can't wait to, like I said, I can't wait to see on Tuesday, because that's when it's gonna drop, of who is number 1. Because
it's gonna be it's probably gonna be
because Detroit has a if they keep Detroit, it's just because of the only reason because they have a bye this week. That's literally the only, because Detroit currently is number 1. It's not going to be the Bucks because Baker played like crap. So they're not going to move them up like that.
The Eagles going to go up, and the Chiefs going to win tomorrow night, so they're going to slide up. And the Broncos going to move up.
But they're not going to be number 1, though.
No, I'm not saying they're going to be number 1.
But that's what I'm interested
in. But
who are they going to top number 1? Are we going to still keep? I mean, because at the end of the day, like, first off, they didn't. I think the schedule. I think what they did this year anyway, when it comes to the whole entire like ranking, they kind of messed it up because the first thing they did when they messed up the first time was immediately not giving credit was due with the Eagles being number 1. How do you have your Super Bowl defending champions not even the number 1, and they were undefeated for what? How many? 4 games before they decided to fall off?
So last week they had them as number 2.
Colts, right? But then the Colts were
and
still
the Lions number 1 and the Chiefs number 3.
I mean, if they keep it that way, I guess I'll be okay. But I have a feeling that they're gonna drop them just because.
No, I don't think they're gonna drop them.
I mean, how long it took them until what week before they finally moved
I don't think they'll drop them though. It's gonna be hard to drop them.
Not if they're thinking the same way that you are, like saying in the sense of like, well, look at their schedule of who they're playing.
I mean, let me see something else right quick. Come on, phone. Move.
Current.
Let me see right quick. So I say, come on, phone. Jeez. Today. It's just moving too slow for me.
What you looking up?
I was trying to look up the standings. I wanted to look at something, but my phone is moving so slow.
Oh.
Oh my God.
It's a lot.
All right. I was getting ready to try to look at something right quick if it would just move along, phone.
Honestly, after that, I realized it's your game. That's the last game we have to talk about because we went through
the last one.
We went through everybody's, but yeah.
All right, so New England is gonna I could see them doing they can't drop them too much lower. They can't.
They shouldn't be dropping them, period.
They shouldn't. The only team I could see going above them maybe is the Eagles because they defending champs, maybe. But I can't really see that. I can't really see that. Now maybe no, I can't really see it. Now New England's gonna bump up. New England going up a little bit.
They should.
We going down and Green Bay going up.
And we going down. And Denver's
gonna come up. Denver's gonna come up. All right, so the Packers and the Steelers. My God. First of all, we'll say it again. The defense need to get some of that money back. I don't know who they're going to trade for. I really don't. But Darius Slay, Jalen Ramsey, and I hate to say it, but TJ Watt, I love you, but I'm ever since you had that baby and got that wife, you ain't hitting on nothing.
You know, I was looking at Cam Hayward when he came in and his fit. I didn't realize how old he looked.
He look as old as he is. I mean, they slow. At this point, as bad as the defense is playing, what do you have to lose by putting in a younger, faster player? At this point, what do you have to lose? Apparently nothing, because the starters you are putting in are not stopping anything. They are too slow. They're 3 steps behind everybody they chasing. And Patrick Queen, I swear to God, watching the film, I would stop the tape. On that play where he stopped the play, where he gave up on the play, I'd stop the tape. Now, explain to me why you stopped running towards the ball. Can you tell your teammates why you did that? We waiting. I would do it. I would stop on every one of them plays and ask the player, help me understand why you are so far. What in the world? Defensive coordinator, explain to me why you can't come up with a better scheme. They 3-4 folks holding on to this tight end and they can't get him down. Really? At what point do you hold the defensive coordinator and the coaching staff responsible? At what point? Tomlin want to take credit somehow he got control of everything. So at what point is the accountability factor coming in here. Who is to blame for this? What kind? And since when did tackling become diving? This is not swimming. Why is you diving? Look, why is you diving? Look, they diving at the offensive play. Why is you diving?
That was it. That wasn't cool.
Tackling. It's supposed to be tackling. You're not swimming.
Like I said, y'all was pretty. It was pretty good. It looked like it was doing this until about halfway into a little bit, till about, when it was 14-19, then that's when all hell just, right before the fourth quarter, that's when all hell broke loose.
That's when it broke loose.
Fourth quarter.
It was right in the game, and I think we got lax
when Josh Jacobs scored that touchdown in the first seconds of the fourth quarter, that was it.
Yep. That was it.
That was it.
That was
after
it.
That all hell broke loose. That's when fights happened afterwards. They sacked Aaron. And
So, I mean, now tomorrow night we got the Chiefs and the Commanders. I got a feeling that, what did we say?
Chiefs.
We said Chiefs. Yeah.
Because Jaden's not playing.
Well, I want to hear what Tomlin got to say, but I tell you, the excuses are getting lame. I'm sick of the excuses from the defensive players. DK Metcalf, I swear, I think I would have to do something to show the rest of the team that I'm not going to tolerate that type of foolishness, that foolish kind of play, that penalty.
That was
Bench him the first quarter. Do something to let them know that you are not going to tolerate that.
Or you can always take Aaron Glenn's approach and you fire him.
I ain't gonna say fire him, but
I know
you got to do something. You got to do something. You can't just let that go. You got to do something. So I want to see what the excuses are this week. I want to hear what the excuses are. What's your excuse? For not?
I have none. I should have had my hood up this whole time of how depressing this whole situation.
Wait a minute, hold up.
Oh, that's Aaron.
Yeah, them 4 field goals should have been touchdowns. All them field goals, if 2 of them would have been touchdowns, we wouldn't have had a problem.
Now he said that we didn't have any real discipline issues.
Yes, he did. Yeah, it was 16-7, but that didn't last long.
Why does Aaron look like a little kid, like a little Boy Scout boy in this?
I don't know.
With the little blue hat on. He don't even have nothing Steeler on. He not even feeling it. He probably would have went in like this if he could have.
Probably.
With the hood on like this and being like, sunglasses. I probably would have.
Yeah. Well. All right, we got the Colts, the Chargers, and the Bengals. Lord Jesus. And the Ravens got the Dolphins, the Vikings, the Browns, the Jets. Lord have mercy.
Y'all have a definite hearted Bears, Bills, and Ravens. Oh, if y'all don't get it together, y'all could lose all those games.
That's what I said.
Didn't
you hear me say if we win another game, we'll be good? Didn't you hear me say that?
I thought you were saying like the next 2 games. You said
No,
like the
ma'am.
next 2
No,
games, but
ma'am.
the next
No,
6
ma'am.
games, y'all are.
No, ma'am.
Ooh.
That ain't what I said. We be lucky we win another game.
Yeah. Them next 6
It
games.
don't make sense.
It was
Because
difficult for
the
y'all.
defense is so bad. As much money as TJ and Cam and all of them have demanded and they paid out, I swear to God, make them pay some of that money back. They should learn how to put stuff in the contract that say if you don't perform, you got to get some of that money back. Give it back.
Yeah, apparently that's not how it goes because remember it says guaranteed money. So
well,
that's like going on your job.
They need to fix that. They need to stop that foolishness.
That's like going on your job and they saying that you pay this much, like you're getting paid $15 an hour, but you work like you only getting paid $8 an hour, meaning that you ain't doing nothing. And your other coworkers know you only getting paid 15, but you acting like you getting 8, not doing anything. And they like, can he go back and get the $7? But can we get back the $7? And then, nah, it's already in the contract. Can't do that. They've already signed it. Can't do that.
Yeah, but if you don't, I'm just saying they need to start putting, just like you got incentives for if you get so many yards, you get extra $9. They need to start putting stuff in there that say, if you don't do this, you ain't getting that. Stop guaranteeing all them millions of dollars and these suckers ain't doing their job. If y'all got that much money to throw away, all them millions to throw away, buy me a house. I don't need no mansion. Buy me a little $10,000 car. I don't care. But if y'all got millions to throw away like that, come on now.
I mean, you can send me on a trip. Send me on a couple of different trips with
Don't
this.
send me on no trip. Get me a car and a house. All that money y'all throwing away for folks that ain't doing their job. Patrick Queen standing there telling people where to go. Then when the play over, he's standing there like. For every time you do that because you miss a tackle, pay me $5,000. Every time you miss a tackle, I bet you that cuts some of that foolishness out. Every time you dive and don't tackle and you miss, pay me. Every time, pay me.
Man,
cut some of that foolishness out.
Yeah, they should put that up. Yeah, that should be a thing. Hopefully that gets sent to the Steelers and they actually start doing that for you.
Vanessa, put that in there. It'll cut some of this foolishness out.
Send it to the Steelers so that way they do it. Speaking of which, so it's funny because I sit to someone. So one of the people I sit on my row with, they watch us, right? And they were telling, they're like, "Is she?" They know about you, Miss Nat, so they be like, "Oh, I know she a Steelers fan." They said, "Is she in Pittsburgh or she here?" I said, "No, she here in Atlanta." They was like, "Oh, cause I could swear how she be talking about it that she right there in Pittsburgh with them."
Everybody thinks I'm from Pittsburgh. Everybody thinks I'm from Pittsburgh. No, I ain't from Pittsburgh. I'd probably be even worse if I was from Pittsburgh.
Nah, she from Virginia.
I'm from Virginia.
Speaking of which, totally forgot that Norfolk State is playing Delaware State next weekend.
Lord, and we got beat at our homecoming 50-20. That was just embarrassing.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm sorry. TSU won their homecoming.
And I heard you couldn't even get in the stadium hardly.
Well, it'll be interesting for next week for that because that's Deshaun versus Vic. So,
yeah, so
that's gonna be a good one. But also, Vic's been having a very horrible season because I saw their record because I thought it was gonna be great. I think they're like 2-5 or something. So
the only good thing I see right now is we are sitting at 4-3. We 1-1 in the division, but 3-1 in the conference. But that's gonna be over soon because I don't see us winning another one of them daggone games. I ain't gonna lie. I do not see us beating the Colts. I do not see us beating.
What about the Chargers?
Oh, heck no.
The Bills, the Bears. How about the Bears? It's impossible.
The way our defense looks right now, I don't see us beating anybody.
See, at least that's how you can. At least you have a definitive of how your team plays. My team is so up and down. I don't even know what team I'm gonna get each week. So I got a horrible. No. At least your team, it has some type of. You be like, oh, okay. My team is like, you be great and then you be sucky. You be great and you be sucky. So that's why I said I don't know which team is gonna show up next when they go to play the Patriots. The team that played the Bills may show up, and we be like, oh, when they're out the country in Germany. The Bills, the team that played the Bills may show up and play the Colts. I don't know.
So. I mean, we beat the Jets. We lost to the Seahawks. We beat the Patriots. We beat the Vikings. We beat the Browns. We lost to the Bengals. We won't beat the Colts. We won't beat the Chargers. We won't beat the Bengals. We might beat the Bears. We won't beat the Bills. We won't beat the Ravens. I can't even say we beat the Dolphins. We won't beat the Lions.
That's a.
We won't beat the Browns, and we won't beat the Ravens.
You don't think y'all gonna beat the Browns again?
Nope. Because the teams we're supposed to beat, we can't beat.
Welcome to my world.
Because we play down and we think we got the game, and the defense is just not. They're not good.
Mm-hmm.
It's a combination of poor coaching and lack of accountability, because it's week 8.
Yeah.
And every week I hear the defense saying the same thing. Like they got a script, like they've been told to say, we got to play better.
Duh.
We got to play better.
Duh.
We got to tackle better.
Mm.
Really?
No.
One week TJ said everything was wrong. So if everything is wrong, that sounds like coaching too. Again, I say, you mean to tell me, what are y'all doing when y'all supposed to be watching film?
Sleeping.
How can y'all not understand some of their plays and where they going? I don't understand how you study film. What y'all doing in the film session?
Sleeping.
Apparently, because you ain't watching the film.
They sleeping. They sleep. Sleep. Well, yeah, they over there in their hoodies or they sunglasses like this up in the room. Like
you ain't. I don't know what you're doing.
Matter of fact, they probably got their sunglasses on. Probably got their head, all that. They probably in a room like this.
I don't know what they're doing, but they better
look like their eyes are open, which I can see, but I can't see. So yeah,
I'm gonna go and listen to what lies Tomlin and them telling on these post game interviews. We'll be back tomorrow, y'all, with the predictions for next week. I already told you what I think about my Steelers.
I told y'all what I think about my Falcons. I don't know what that means. I really don't know what's gonna happen next week. I really don't know what team's gonna show up. So
we'll do the predictions tomorrow night.
We'll see y'all.
We'll see y'all tomorrow night.
We'll be back. We'll be a little. I guess we'll be a little bit more happy. No, a little bit more like enthusiastic. Right now, we're both looking.
I got my call time Tuesday morning is 7:30 a.m.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We might need to start before the game is over tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I can't be looking too raggedy. Because I'm going to be filming and all of that. So.
No, we can't do that. Okay.
So we're going to have to go early before the game over.
Sounds good.
Maybe halftime, maybe.
Okay.
All right. All right. All right, guys. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
I can't.